Hey, what's up everybody? Faye here and welcome back to a new video. Today, I'll be talking about why you shouldn't buy off-brand Nintendo Switch controllers. Now, it probably should be known that you shouldn't really buy off-brand controllers, period. But I've actually had two off-brand Switch controllers, and let's just say it didn't go so well. For starters, let's start with the wireless one, because I have one wired and one wireless one. Now, the wireless one is what fucked me over harder than the wired one. So, let's talk about the wireless one first. Now, to be fair to this wireless one, before I show you guys this, it was chewed up by a dog I used to have. But at the same time, it was also chewed up after I tried using it and it failed. So, this is what it looks like. As you can see, the joysticks are kind of fucked up from the dog chewing on it, along with this red side over here. It's a cool controller. Came with a nice nice charging cord for it. It was a nice charging cord that could. It was like a C-type charger because that's what it takes, and it like with a light up charger as well. So it was pretty cool. I'm keeping the charger. That's something that got me happy. I got to keep the charger. And, well, as you can see, you look at it and you think, well, if you look at it compared to other Switch controllers, you'll think, where's this button up here? There's supposed to be a button up here. Now, the on-brand controllers, the actual Switch brand controllers, has a Nintendo Switch logo on there that is actually, it works the same way as like an Xbox button for the Xbox controllers. If I can find my Xbox controller somewhere up here. Somewhere. Where did I put it? I didn't really set up the Xbox controller for this. Oh, I have one right over here. Okay, hold on. Now, before I show you guys this Xbox controller, be warned, this is an old Xbox controller, so it's going to have a little bit of dust. But as you can see right there, the Xbox controller actually has like an Xbox button to show the logo. It's got a logo button on it. Shit. Bam. Yeah. And then we look back at this controller and it's missing that. So due to that being missing, it's a lot harder to get this thing to connect to your Switch than it is for a normal like on-brand like Switch brand controller. Those ones you kind of just like hold the button down and eventually it'll connect. With this, I think you have to do like some special like button holding thing with the home button and like a button or two extra, and then hopefully it'll try to connect. But like, it was annoying, and I only really got it to connect like once or twice, and then after that it never worked again. And then especially after it got chewed up by that dog, it never worked for me again. So it's actually, you can see it back here, it's supposed to be like an off-brand Pro controller. If you can see it right there, it says Momen. Yeah, it's so for reference, probably don't get yourself one of these unless you want a controller that's either not gonna work or is a pain in the ass to actually get to work. You'll be lucky if that actually works for you, but if it does, then good for you. Now let me get into the other one, the wired one. Now this one just stopped working for me today, which is actually why I'm making this video. I was in the middle of trying to record a Pokemon Shield video for you guys, episode 23, but I ended up canceling that recording and scrapping the original video because this wired controller literally stopped working in the middle of the recording, and I ended up spending like over double the amount of time that I had of the recording trying to fix the damn thing and failed the entire time. So I ended up just giving up on this controller. I now have someone else's controller in my room that I'll be using for recordings like this for the Nintendo Switch. And yeah, I'm retiring this controller as well. I'll probably either throw it away at some point, find a way to fix it, or just let it turn into this one. So this is what it looks like. Bam. Now, as you can see, instead of it having a Nintendo Switch logo on it for the main button, it has a turbo button, which does absolutely nothing. And then it has that weird logo on the top, which is probably something to do with the brand. So it is a wired controller, so unlike the wireless one, instead of just holding down some buttons and it eventually connecting, you just plug it into the controller, plug it into the switch, wait a minute, and then it just connects like that. So I was using it for a while, basically all of my Switch videos, but then the most recent one I tried to record earlier tonight, or last night as of when you guys get to see this video, the controller just stopped working. It was 8 minutes into the recording that was supposed to be an hour-long video, and it just stopped working. So I ended up just canceling that video, scrapped it, and well, I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna re-record a new video for the Pokemon Shield episode 23, a full-length video, instead of canceling it and scrapping it like I did tonight. There is going to be an episode 23 of Pokemon Shield. I'll probably record it tomorrow. You'll probably see it tomorrow as of this recording. So, and before I move on, here, like, the wire is just fine. Like, yeah, it's a bit curvy or something, but, like, look at this. Yeah, it wiggles in there. I don't know if maybe that's the problem, or maybe it's because, listen to this. I know it's weird and you guys probably didn't hear it, but there's like some little item moving around inside the controller. Which means that chances are, most likely, a piece of the controller from the inside broke off and is now just wiggling around inside of there. So, yeah. And the brand of this controller is... oh, it's actually a Nintendo Switch controller that can also be used for PC. Well, that's nice. Good to know this thing no longer fucking works. However, I don't really know what the brand is. Whatever that logo is probably the company that it is. Made in China, so that's probably why it doesn't fucking work. The model number is the GP300. So just, moral of the story is, never buy off-brand Switch controllers unless you want it to end up like these two, along with probably all the other off-brand Switch controllers out there that don't work, or that could be a scam. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure never to get one of these things again. Hopefully, if I do end up getting a new Switch controller for Christmas, hopefully it's an actual Nintendo Switch brand controller and not one of these off-brand shits. And hopefully it's wireless. I'd prefer wireless, although if it's wired, I wouldn't mind that either. Yeah. But anyways, I think I'm going to end the video here. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. To check out all my socials, you either have to go to the About section of this channel or to the description of this video and all my other videos. So please go ahead and do that. With that all being said, my name is Fate. This is me talking about how you should never buy off-brand Switch controllers. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.